Okay, I think everybody can hear me. If anybody's listening. Let me just do a couple test runs. Let me just make sure everybody can hear me. Let me just do a couple test runs. Let me just make sure everybody can hear me. Bet shots on the chat. What's going on, everybody? I am the Duke of Anime. And today I'm going to be trying out a little CrossFireX because I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. I'm a big Remedy fan. Huge Remedy fan. You know, Alan Wake, Control. And I know that they're not fully responsible for this game. I know they only did the campaign. That's all the fuck I care about, to be honest, because I'm not going to play the multiplayer. I play enough Halo. Ben and Cole got me on Destiny, so I'm playing that. Oh, no. I already don't like this shit. It's like, this is not a computer game. I'm not a computer gamer. I hate it when they... Like, Destiny does it too, but I feel like Destiny's is a little more fair. This jump feels like an actual mouse on the screen. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that so far. Okay. I gotta scroll all the way down. Okay. Yep, I'm reading all this at this exact speed. Yep, all done. I hope. Right. Again. Okay. Hope I'm not selling my soul or anything like that. It's a lot of legal jargon there. But it is what it is. Alright. Alright, so I need to purchase that at some point. Don't think I'll ever get around to doing that, but... Okay. So... I guess this is story mode? I guess maybe let's take a little look around this place really quick. So this is the home screen. Loadout, battle pass, alright. Looking a lot like a multiplayer shooter here. Okay.
Come in.
I guess I'm gonna have to, I wonder if I can purchase this with real money.
Don't you have enough money for your purchase?
Let's see. So I guess maybe that's the in-game money. Okay. Cool. I would assume this is story mode. I don't like how that's very clear, but you know. Let's do it. I know is this so is I'm trying to see. So is this just the multiplayer mode? How do I access single player?
We've got a good product.
I have no idea. You would think the single player would be the most important thing, you know? Like the game is, you know, created by Remedy. I wish it was like right here.
Come in.
So I have to purchase. So you don't get the single campaign. You don't get the single player campaign in Game Pass. You only get multiplayer. I don't think that's right. Is that true, Game Pass? I don't know why it's not showing up. That's the other thing. So Riku says, does this game move in have single player? I think it's supposed to have single player. Cause that's the whole point, like, of why it was like kind of hyped up, because Remedy said there was going to be single player. Like Remedy's the one who developed it, and it was like another company that did the multiplayer. Game Pass, don't let me down. You know what? There's a play guide. Let's see. What does this mean? Oh, wait. It says switch mode. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a fucking mobile game. This looks like Call of Duty Mobile. Already, it's looking like that. Let's see. Let's sign out. Let's see what happens there. So I do that, load up the account. This is crazy. I'm already not a fan. That it's like difficult to find the single player mode. So if I purchase single player, wow, so you have to purchase single player then. I have to make a decision. $9? $9. Is it worth it for $9? Is it worth it for $9? Is it worth it for $9? Whether the chat has 100 people or 2 people, I'm going to let the chat make a decision. I will play another game, but if the chat says it, yeah, I think it is nickel and diming. I really do. Just because I think that Game Pass, it's looking like, Game Pass is really making, Back for Blood, Rainbow Six, Extraction, like that's the bread and butter. Like Outriders, that's the bread and butter of Game Pass. Like that's what I think Game Pass is known for. Oh my God. I'm being called a coward. I'm feeling attacked. I'm feeling bullied, y'all. I'm feeling bullied. I will buy it, but I will not put my credit card information out on the web. So let me just cut the source off really quick and I will buy it. I am not a coward. I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. I'm going to regret this. But you know what? It's not about the journey. It's about the friends we made along the way, right? I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. I just bought it. Just paid the amount of a Subway sandwich. So I just had a Subway sandwich for breakfast and it was pretty good. So if this game is at least worth that chicken bacon ranch sandwich, for better or for worse, all right. Look, Subway is not good food, but it gets the job done. I'll say that. It gets the job done. It's not the best sandwich place, but there's a Subway right by my house, like walking distance. And it's one of my excuses to get my steps in for the day, you know? I really hope this game isn't shit. Like, it's very possible that this game is going to be complete trash. It's very possible. I hope not. I really hope not, but oh man. I get Game Pass really, like that was I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because even a game like Back for Blood, like the 10 hours that I put in that game, like it's a multiplayer game, sure. You know what I'm saying? Even like something like Outriders, like it's a multiplayer game, sure, but you have the single player campaign. You know what I'm saying? You don't take that, you don't like separate that out. How long does this shit take? I'm about to just log out and come back in, hopefully. Oh, damn. So that makes sense. Let me close out of it. Maybe that'll do something. I want that to go faster. Oh, yeah, that's moving entirely too slow. Yeah, that's moving entirely too slow. Okay. I just need to see it. That's the one thing I don't like about both my Series X and my PlayStation 5. Like, they're fast. They're fast. And without a doubt, they're fast. They're way faster than the older consoles. The problem is sometimes, at least for mine, maybe I got the defective units. That's totally possible. But it seems that randomly they will just go slow. And it's not just like a my internet thing. Yeah, it looks like, and it's not just like my internet thing, because I've done it at multiple people's houses. It's like, it will just go to like 17 megabits per second. It's like, why? You know? And so like when I go back to it, sorry, give me a second. There we go. And so sometimes it will just like not want to go all the way up to speed. Yeah, it's not trying to do it. So in that case, all I do is just reset the console. It's one of the trade-offs of next gen. It's like you have nice things, but they don't work all the time. Same thing with like quick resume. Quick resume's the same way, where it's like when it works, it's amazing, but then other times where it doesn't work, you just lost a whole bunch of progress in your game that you didn't realize. You know, so it's ebbs and flows. I should be coming back on in a second. I need to make sure my Twitch shit is all right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this game. Hopefully it'll be downloaded by then. I love that logo. Okay. Yeah, just give me a second. Just dealing with some technical difficulties. First time streaming. You know what I'm saying? We got some Dukes in the chat. What's going on? All the Dukes. Anybody else in the chat? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well today. Happy Thursday. We're almost to the weekend. Yeah, just shout out to all my work from home people. Shout out to all my work from home people. Because, you know, the one thing with work from home is you're not always focused on your work all day, you know, especially when you're like doing your side hustles and everything. That's the one benefit to work from home. When you get to go into the office, like I did that for so many years. Like when you go into the office, it's like you are focused on your job for that entire day for the most part. You might get on your phone, you might have like a tab open, but for the most part, everything you're doing is focused on your job. Like when you work from home, it's like you have way more just flexibility, I feel, at least in my job. You know, so I appreciate that. Yeah, it's slowly downloading. It'll take a second. Once I get the stream set up, I'm gonna set up I might just clear something out in Destiny really quick. Yeah. Anybody watch Boba Fett? I'm thinking about watching it. I've been on my anime wave for a little bit, but I feel like that show has to be at least good, right? Like I've been watching Peacemaker. Like Peacemaker has been underrated. I think that show is like incredible. It's like you watch that and you know from the first episode like what type of show it is, what type of vibe it is. Like anybody who's a fan of James Gunn, like James Gunn is one of the most underrated filmmakers I feel because James Gunn he made Slither. That's like one of the most underrated horror movies like I've ever seen. Cause like in a horror movie, like if I'm laughing in a horror movie, that's usually not good. You feel me? Like that's usually not a good sign. You're like, like you don't want to be laughing. Like that's usually not the effect you want to have. But he makes it work. Like he makes it work somehow. I salute him. Like he's a great filmmaker. I think that my favorite thing he's ever made is the last Suicide Squad movie. But this is a close second, I gotta say. Like it's an amazing experience. Like if you have HBO Max, like this might be my favorite thing on HBO Max. It would have been Game of Thrones if not for that shitty last 2 seasons, you know. But right now, like this is my favorite shit to watch like every single week. I hope everybody just like takes a chance and just like watches it, you know. But back to Boba Fett, the reason why I haven't been watching Boba Fett is because I was so focused on that. You know what I'm saying? Like that show has been like my bread and butter. Right. I've been trying my best. I know everybody sees my struggle. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to stream to OBS. This might be the last time I do this shit, but I at least wanted to try it. You know? Because my thing is, I don't want to have to stream from my office because I don't know, because all my work shit's in my office, you know. Like when I want to like stream play video games, I want to be out here, but it's like none of my equipment's out here, so it just makes it harder. All right, give me a second, y'all. I'm about to just get up really quick to change my wires. Shouts out. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, your boy's back. I just saw. I just read chat. Okay, there's a lot to address there. So yeah, Evil Dead definitely broke the mold for sure. Like Evil Dead for sure. Like, and honestly, like Ben, I want to know your thoughts on the Evil Dead game that's coming out because that could be really good or really terrible. I'm hoping it's really good because I'm a big fan of that franchise. Star Wars sucks. I'm not even going to address that. I feel like that's more slander than anything else. And then, yeah, John Cena, that was one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, I grew up the biggest fan of wrestling. I grew up the biggest fan of fucking wrestling. John Cena was my favorite wrestler of all time for like the longest. And John Cena like has been in movies now, and he's not The Rock. Like he's not gonna ever be Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That dude is just he's just a once in a lifetime type, just generational talent. John Cena though is just a really like solid, funny actor. He doesn't do serious roles, but he doesn't need to, you know? The one time he tried to do that was that Fast and the Furious. He did it in the worst Fast and the Furious movie. So yeah, like I'm a big fan of John Cena, and to see him apologize in Chinese was just like something I just never thought I'd see. The guy who used to, rap and do battle raps just in Chinese, just, apologizing for something that he didn't even do, you know what I'm saying? Like something that wasn't even that serious to me. But it is what it is. People have their opinions on that. I don't want to get too political, but that was not the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I hope that John Cena. I hope that Peacemaker really puts him on. 'Cause I feel like I can't say John Cena is not on the map. Like John Cena is a world renowned figure, but I feel like for his acting specifically, he's not on the map. Like you don't think of John Cena in the same mold as like even like a Ludacris. Like. John Cena is a typecast actor for sure. He's like lesser than Channing Tatum. I feel that John Cena he could fit a mold, and he could be like a Channing Tatum like level actor. And we all know that level because Channing Tatum's not going to win a Oscar. He's not going to win he's not going to win anything. He's going to be in movies, and he might be in some solid roles from time to time. I think John Cena can fill that itch. I really do. And because Peacemaker, he's acting. Like, he's not just like being like this. Because on the surface, yes, he is this block-headed superhero. But goddamn if he doesn't have a heart. And the best movie that's a good comparison to it is another James Gunn movie, Super. It stars Rainn Wilson, who's everybody knows from like Dwight, The Office, classic character. He plays this guy who's like a vigilante, but it's like a vigilante in real life. But all right, catch you, Ben. And I think that John Cena like really does channel that same type of character. And I think that speaks to the writing. So I think when you give John Cena good writing, I feel that he's showing that he can make good with that. So I'm hoping that kind of pans out. I really just want this game to start. I'm impatient, y'all. I'm so impatient. Like this is infuriating. Like I downloaded this game exclusively for the chat. It's just it has this mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like it has this mouse. Like why? Like there are plenty of games that are on PC as well. Call of Duty is on PC. There's no mouse. Halo's on PC. There's no mouse. Like, y'all couldn't have just, like, mapped this to the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just, like, it's just weird, I get that you've done this as well, but it's just weird. It feels like a mobile game already. Hopefully it looks good. The funny thing is I have my other chat going, I have my work chat going. Because for my job, after I do my coding, I had like 10 things to do today. Got them all done because I woke up early. And I'm technically on the clock, but it's like, maybe stream too, I was like, I want to do this today. Also, everybody who's interested, if anybody's listening, I am doing a Wednesday stream. I'm doing a Wednesday stream of me playing Ring Fit Adventure. I'm doing it. It's gonna be a workout Wednesday, essentially. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be real fun. I really want everybody who's trying to, you don't gotta work out at the same time, but like just come here with me. Just follow me on my journey, you know what I'm saying? Like my birthday is December 3rd. I plan on being down 35 by December 3rd. And I think that this is going to be, just a good experience. And it's gonna keep me honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like waiting impatiently. 89%, y'all. It's a countdown. Like, my thing is, why couldn't it have just downloaded the whole game and just like pay gated it? I've seen that before, where it's like your game will have everything loaded, you just gotta pay for it and then it unlocks it. Like, I've done that. That's how microtransactions work for the most part. Like, why couldn't it have been that? Why did they have to use this slow system? Yep, anybody join the chat, have your question read live on air. Remember, this is the Dukes of Gaming weekly stream. We're trying to get this going like at least once a day during the weekday. We know there's a bunch of people who work from home, a bunch of people who are trying to find jobs at this time, have some free time on your hands during the day. Like we're going to be trying to be streaming, depending on the day, sometimes like around this time, sometimes in the afternoon. We're going to be streaming stuff like Destiny, Ring Fit, like I said. That's going to be our, workout Wednesdays. Destiny, I don't know what we're going to do with that. We're going to stream it, but we're trying to figure out a day of the week. Because, I can stream it by myself, and then Cole can stream it by himself, and, Alfredo can as well. But we're trying to do squads and stuff. We're trying to get strikes done. We're trying to get raids done. Trying to get dungeons done. We're trying to get everything wrapped up that we need to get wrapped up before the Witch Queen expansion, so we can just go hard with that. That's the plan. So we're trying to figure out a day that we're all going to get together with that. We're obviously going to be playing it by ourselves as well. But we definitely want to add that to the stream. So that's the thing. And then you already know your boy Clam's the Duke of Nostalgia. You already know he's going to be streaming some retro games for y'all. So I'm sure he's going to bust out the Nintendo 64. I'm sure he's going to bust out the old Game Boy. He's going to bust it all out. Pause. And he's going to play some of the most classic games you could think of. I think, honestly, I'm going to join one of his streams one day because I want to stream the newly released for Nintendo Switch Online Earthbound. Because I played Earthbound maybe when I was like 10. I might have been 10. I was either 10 or 11. I had a really good time with it, but it was one of those, like, I fuck with this because it's a kid. I'm a kid, I'm a kid. This is a kid's game. But I had a really good time with that game. I played it around the same time I played, like, Mega Man Battle Network. You know what I'm saying? So I was playing, like, some interesting, like, RPGs at the time. And I always consider that, like a niche RPG. And I want to go back to it to see how it feels. Like, I played the first level of it yesterday, just like it's on Nintendo Switch Online, just played it real quick. And I was like, this feels like it's from the year it was released, which I think it was like 94, the year I was born. So it feels old, but it has a little charm to it. I'm pretty sure it's better than this game. I don't know. This dude, like, sitting right here, looks like he doesn't even want to be here. Like, this dude, here's an advantage of the mouse. Hold on, I put it right on him. This dude, this dude looks like he don't even want to be here. He's like, let's just get this started. Let's just get this started. Like, let's go. See, same face. He's just like, yo, he's like, yeah, we had to rush this game. All right, I don't want to talk too bad because I haven't played it. I haven't played it yet, even though I've been trying to play it this whole damn time. Like, I'm 30 minutes into the stream and I haven't started this game. And I already had it downloaded. Like, that's, honestly, I gotta say, that's strike one. 3 strikes and this game is out. This game is 3 strikes and you're uninstalled. That's the golden rule, because that's unacceptable. There's nothing that clearly states that this game is multiplayer only for Game Pass. There's nothing really that clearly states that. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing that states that at all. And chat saying, what's the single player reviews like? What I saw was I can't even say it was a mixed bag. It was just mostly negative. I just heard negative things. And look, that's, look, there are a lot of games that, when you're looking at the reviews, they're not favorable, But I've had a lot, like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Jump Force. Jump Force is a critically panned game, and I cannot argue with that. But goddamn, I put a lot of fucking hours into that game. Like, I love that. I have to say, I love that game. I'm about to stream that one day. It just went, like, it sucks because it's just, like, you can't even buy it off of the stores anymore, because apparently there was, like, a licensing issue. So you can't even buy Jump Force anymore if you, like, in digital storefronts, because, I mean, I guess with all those characters, you probably would run into licensing issues. It makes sense. So it is what it is. That game is critically panned. It doesn't have good reviews, but I have to say I had a good time with it because it meets my needs for like a fighter. So, but yeah, I'm looking up the Open Critic score of this right now. I'm gonna guess it's under a 70. I think that's a safe bet. Pretty sure I'd win my money back if I bet that. Let's see, Crossfire. It should be on here. It should have gotten reviews and stuff by this point, right? My iPad keeps trying to correct it. I hate it. I hate that shit. It's like, I know what you're trying to spell. No, you don't, iPad. Like, no, you don't. Let's see. Not in the 80s. It's not in the 70s. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it on the list. Oh no. It's looking low, y'all. It's looking low. Let's see how much time I got left. Oh my god, this is taking so long. It's taking so long. It doesn't have a score yet. That's the weird thing. Like that, I feel like that's weirder than anything. The fact that it doesn't have a score, that means that the reviewers got it at the same time that we're getting it. Or they maybe got like a day before or whatever. Like, oh man, oh no. That's not a good sign at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I'm really scared now. I'm even more scared. Like, honestly, I'm mad I was bullied into buying this game now. I'm gonna be looking at this game. I'm gonna be looking at this game in my library like, I have access to over 100 games on Game Pass. I have access to classics like Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, the Halo series, the Gears of War series, and I paid $10 for CrossFireX on the Xbox Series X. I'm gonna look at this game forever. But hey, that's the life of being a gamer, man. That's like, I feel like it pays to never look at your backlog, because it's only gonna depress you. The thing is, like, on Xbox, like, my backlog is not crazy. It's still insane because I've only had the console for a year. If I look at my backlog for this, like, these are all the games I bought. And these are the games that are not on Game Pass. I can go through the games that I played. Haven't played. This was on Game Pass, so I don't count. Haven't played. I haven't played it on here. I played this when I was younger. Haven't played. I'm sorry, that was a free game. That was like the games on Xbox Live Gold. Played half of it and didn't go back to it, but I will go back to it one day. But so it counts. Didn't finish. Free to play. Honestly, these two games are probably the reason why I didn't put time into other games, because FIFA was life for a good like 3-4 months of my life this year or last year. So that's free. Did play that. That's Game Pass though. That's like the beta for Halo. Probably delete that honestly. Yeah. Never gonna see that again. I haven't played this $2, so I don't feel bad about that. I always wanted to play this game. Played that. Metal Gear Rising is an underrated game. If you're a Metal Gear fan, you need to play that. Riku in the chat says maybe you'll love it more than Halo. That was a blasphemous. That's a blasphemous statement. Everybody should play Matrix Awakens. This was better than the movie that just came out. The movie that just came out was trash. This actually was a pretty surprisingly great experience. Probably gonna be better than CrossFireX. And it's free. I haven't played it, and it's really horrible because I paid like $30 for this game, and then 2 weeks later, coming to Game Pass. So that was like a slap in the face. But I will be replaying this because this is one of my. I haven't played the first. I never played the first one. The second was one of my favorite games of all time, and the third one gets way more hate than it's justified. Haven't played this. This is a classic RPG it's one of the only classic RPGs that is exclusive to Xbox. And so I've been looking forward to playing this. This was one of my games of the year last year. Definitely top 5. Best Life is Strange game, hands down. Great game. This was one of the free games I got. I put like a month into this. My friends, like, I remember my friend hit me up, like, my friend Nana, shouts out Nana. That's the, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be the Rando Convo. That's my other podcast. Shouts out to that. Man, Monopoly is a very stressful game, and it creates enemies out of your friends. Like, me and my friends had heated debates when bankruptcy time came, you know? Like, Monopoly will turn your friends into enemies. Your friends are going to turn into ops if you play this game. So it's a great game, though. Like, it actually is a very great recreation of Monopoly. So I recommend it if you like Monopoly. It's honestly, we might have to make it a Dukes game one day. Like, it's the only thing that I think's holding it back is it is like $15. But, you know, you have a good time playing it. Red Dead. I played this when I was younger, but I replayed and it runs at 60 and it looks pretty spectacular. Honestly, like, my next stream might be this because this is a classic game. And truth be told, like, I couldn't get through Red Dead 2, but I definitely beat Red Dead 1 when I was a kid. Like, I think I could beat it again. I think I can deal with this game better than I deal with newer Red Dead. And hell, maybe if I beat it now, maybe if I beat this old one now, maybe I might go back to Red Dead 2. We'll see. Risk of Rain 2. Oh, man. Risk of Rain 2, I spent a lot of time. I never beat it, but this is one of the best roguelike games. I might just play this like after I play CrossFireX. I might. Shouts out the Duke of Rocket League. Shouts out the Duke of Rocket League. We're probably about to do some Destiny streams sooner rather than later. Never played this. I feel a need to play it because I played the fuck out of Witcher 3. I feel like I should play this, but we'll see. This was a little overrated. It was a little bland of a story. It's about this like female FBI agent, and there's no like dialogue. It's just kind of like it's like a silent movie visual walking simulator, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Even though it takes place like less than 100 miles away from me, like I didn't like it at all. Classic. What is there to say? I haven't played it. I haven't beaten it on here yet, but I bought it because it was on sale, and I'm like, I'm gonna replay that at some point, especially when that remake comes out. Battlefront 2, classic game. Gonna replay that too. Splitgate is one of the most underrated games that released like within the past couple years. It released on PC like 2 years ago, and it released on Xbox last year. It's an underrated game. Like, if you like Portal and you like old school Halo gameplay, like, you might have a great time. Honestly, if you like either one of those, and this game still hasn't loaded, that's crazy. But if you like either one of those, I recommend it. I highly recommend it. I promise y'all, it's not my internet. I promise. Like, it is legit just it's just my Xbox. And quite possibly this game. I'm going to close out of it and open it back up when it's all ready. Just so I can not have to deal with any, like, nonsense. Shouts out Riku in the chat. I think we're ready to play. Alfredo, I want $10 in Cash App. 10 cold hard dollars in Cash App. If this game is horrible. Cause I feel I got bullied into playing this game. You know what I'm saying? Doing it for the memes, doing it for the fans, doing it for the streams. I feel like I've been bullied into playing this game. My gaming card was about to be revoked. Alright. Alright. I've never seen that in my life. Why did it just tell me it's gonna start in 3 seconds? Like, just start. The fuck? I don't like that already, man. Like, I'm not a fan of that already. Alright. I'm hoping that this is not as bad as people are saying on Twitter. I've only seen bad things on Twitter. But there's no scores yet. It could be a certified classic game. Look, The Last of Us Part 2. If you went by like the initial Twitter threads, it'd be like, oh, Joel died. Oh, we had to play as the person who killed Joel. Spoilers for Last of Us Part 2, I'm sorry. And it was getting bad reviews on Twitter. But then when you check IGN, it got 10s out of 10s, 9s out of 10s. So I'm just saying there's a chance. I'm just saying there's a chance. I'm just saying there's a chance. And if you haven't played Last of Us 2 by now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should have played that. Like, I don't mind. I'll keep a spoiler. I'll keep, for example, like I'll keep like Ratchet and Clank spoilers under wraps. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a year old yet. We're bordering on 2 years. That's like start of the pandemic type shit. Like that's a long game. So I don't care about, like, if you haven't played that game by now, I'm sorry. All right, so I guess I can just start the game now. All right. You know what? We'll do recommended. What up? What's going on? We got the Duke of Rocket League in the chat. I hope he's having a good day. Know he had to wake up early.
Information is the most powerful weapon. If it was possible to see into the future, you'd know how to win every war before it began. Global Risk had intel that Blacklist was mobilizing local insurgents in Ascarsia. We needed to find out why. They sent us in to extract Alexander Steiner, the Blacklist officer in charge. Cut the head off the snake.
Happy hunting, strike team.
Not looking like Control.
Not a problem. See you back at the base. Over and out.
We couldn't possibly.
Like, Remedy is one of the best
scale
storytellers in
Blacklist.
games, you know. Like, Remedy is they've made
Or the catastrophic
some of
events
the
that
best
would
story.
follow.
Like, Alan Wake, I feel gameplay-wise it's lacking a little bit. But
Been an easy mission.
Alan Wake has a really good story.
I had no idea.
And Control has an even better
Okay,
story.
30 seconds and go. Randall?
So I'm hoping like there's something here. You know, there's just something. Just give me something. It's looking real Tom Clancy right now.
Overwatch away. Roger, Vanguard 1. Overwatch is touchdown and is in position.
We got Randall. He
We
looks like
get in, we get out, we move fast. Morales, on point. Hey, we want him alive.
Hey man, have a little
I don't like the acting.
Oh, I got that. You always
My
do.
thing is also like you can tell it's not taking
Check
place
in.
in the engine. All right, and so Alfredo Riku in the chat says it looks pretty good. I would say it looks like a CGI movie, and I know this is not in-engine footage, you know. That's why I'm like, I can't give it credit if he's gonna show me like a... So once the game starts, I get a better view of like what.
Take us down.
Roger, strike team leader, dropping in.
Okay, Morales. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Contact!
You know what, Dad?
Where this guy's coming from?
It's weird how it's slow like this.
Detecting tracking radar. Can't identify. It's painting us.
Maybe if I turn my bit rate down, maybe that might fix it. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me test it out. I'm about to do Inception and place Twitch from my iPad. Make sure it's not clipping and stuff. I want the best viewing experience here, you know. Let me test it out.
Unidentified bogey locking onto me.
Okay. Sounds like it's working fine. Okay, cool. Just had to fix the bit rate. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Here. This already doesn't feel the greatest, but it's not awful.
Strike team, you have 10 seconds before we pull out.
Time to
I guess we're
go!
pulling them.
Is it Steiner? Negative. This is not Steiner. Shit. We got a plan here or what?
Over. Break left. Bailey.
Oh shit, that was our way out of here!
So the graphics look fine, but they look a little like... They look a little muted, if that makes sense. It's running at 60, it looks like.
Get ready!
But it just seems a little jittery. It feels very unoptimized.
We got incoming! Get
Hey, I paid $10 for this game.
coming through!
Like John Marston. Like Arthur. It's not Duke Nukem Forever or anything like that, but it's not it's residing somewhere in that middle ground. Now where that middle ground's residing, hell, I don't know. But it's not the worst thing I've ever played. It's kind of easy to get headshots. There's that. Where am I supposed to go? Everything feels super stiff. Like after playing Halo for a long time, it's like when you go to a shooter that's not optimized well, it's the worst feeling.
Go! Just grab the cable!
Yeah.
Okay, let's move!
It's like I said, it's not the worst thing. Like, I don't want to complain. Goddamn, this is worth a fucking something.
With me! Through the kitchen! Go! I'm gonna
The
keep
game,
these assholes
like
busy!
Game Pass. Well, that was cool. That feels good. Like I press circle and it just like propped me back up without pressing circle again. I don't know what that was about, but it's not good.
Kitchen! Go! I'm gonna keep these assholes busy! Take cover!
Yeah, it just doesn't feel good. Like when a game is making you think about the return policy of the Xbox Store, I mean, it's not a great game. It's not that level design. So I just gonna let my homies just do the killing. Just stay in the background, basically.
Randall! We're about to exit!
Copy. Stations across the courtyard to the left.
Let's get the hell out of here! Shit!
Getting overrun. I've got to move. You're on your own.
Get yourself safe. We can go around. Morales, check over the wall. Check it out. Easy climb. Ha. Nothing about this mission's been easy. Shit. I'm good.
Let me turn my sound for this game. Apparently chat can't hear me that well. Let me just go ahead and turn that. Okay, that should be a lot better. That should be a bit better. Alright, cool. So I guess, oh, we have to do this, okay. Looks like my NPCs just do everything for me, essentially. You just like let them just do everything. Like I shot like 3 people and they just did everything else. And this is the recommended difficulty. Maybe it gets harder though. I don't know if I'll be here to find out. Like, see, that's not in engine. You know, like, that's the thing. It looks good, but it's not in engine.
Blacklist knew we were coming. Wait, you think we were set up? You got another explanation? No, but we need to get to the safe house. Wait.
Uh-oh. Kavanaugh. Oh no, Kavanaugh! Kavanaugh! I just met you, man. I just met you. Oh, Kavanaugh. I guess it's just me. Dang, I was just talking about, oh wow. I was just talking about all my NPCs do everything for me and then he just dies. Like, damn, that sucks. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, NPC still got you.
Somehow, Blacklist had known we were coming. Set a trap for us.
Hey, come on. Come on, buddy.
Too many nagging questions meant our heads were not in the game. Kavanaugh paid the heaviest price.
Damn, poor Kavanaugh.
I'd never been much of a dreamer. In this line of work, an active imagination can kill you. That's what made this dream so strange. Too real,
Where are we now?
more than a dream.
What the hell? How did I get home?
Okay. Something it's like it moves at 60. Like it definitely is at 60 frames per second.
I was
But
back
it doesn't
home,
feel
my
like it.
house with my wife, Evelyn, and the kids. But everything felt off, askew.
Like
As if
I
it was
don't know,
somebody
like
else's memory of my home.
it's like not going for a photorealistic feel. But it just looks off-putting. I don't know. It's a nice ass TV. It's a nice ass TV for like, it looks like a kid's room, it looks like a teenager's room. Or no, I guess it would be just like a guest room or maybe something like that. So I guess you can just look at photos and stuff around the house and you get like, it's like a collectible, it looks like. This is trippy. Oh man. So, this is the dream sequence. Usually dream sequences take place like a little after, like a little like deeper in the story, you know? This happened a little early. Like, it's kind of like a momentum killer. Uh-oh.
Rob? They shot you.
Kavanaugh, he's back.
I don't... What's happening? I couldn't save you. I'm sorry. Something wrong. What?
I don't know.
Wait,
I'm gonna mute so I can eat a chip. Give me a second.
that's me.
Oh, easy. Man, you're in the safe house.
Morales, what? Where's Rob? Did he...
I'm sorry, man. I really am. He didn't make it. Insurgent killed Kavanaugh. Snuck up on you. I got it. More of them came. I was lucky to get you out of there.
Damn.
I knew you guys were close, man. I'm sorry.
It's not the
puts
best
you in
looking game in the
charge.
world.
Like old
It looks
times.
like a remastered, like... It looks like a remastered
even,
early PlayStation 4
Can't call
game.
the chopper. Rob.
You know?
Kavanaugh had the long-range radio.
Like, Kavanaugh really left an
Sure
impact
he's
on this
dead.
world.
No doubt. So what do you think? We make the border on foot?
We lost Kavanaugh getting here. We're not gonna make the border. What about the comms tower blacklist set up next to the hotel?
You want to use their gear to call global risk.
Only way to contact our ride.
We should secure the landing site.
You take care of the LZ and avoid enemy contact.
I'm making this stream like maybe an hour and a
Yes, sir.
half, so we're at an hour mark right
Randall and
now.
I will take care of the comms tower.
Depending on how long this game is, I might stream this whole game. Like, not one time, but I might make my
let's
next
go.
stream. This game. Because I heard it's like 2 hours, which that's sad that a single player, I paid
Let's get to that
basically
comms tower,
$10 for
Randall.
2 hours, but
Morales will check the...
I spent money in worse ways.
Hope it's quiet.
They'll be looking.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's make this quick.
Snatching Steiner had become impossible. Blacklist and every local rebel under their command knew we were here. Our mission now,
I don't know
my
where we are.
responsibility, was to get the rest of us out.
Are we in America? Are we... I think they mentioned it, maybe. Maybe if I check the... Maybe if I check the collectibles. Maybe it will tell me. Nope, I have nothing. There's nothing that tells me where we are. Guess I had to pay attention. There's definitely nothing in the environment that's telling me like what year this is, what we
Control
are.
versus chaos. Global risk versus blacklist. As
We
Cardio
could be
was
in
an unstable
Morocco.
region,
We could
just the
be
sort
in
of
New York.
place
Let's
terrorists
see.
like blacklist.
Chef, I don't know. I don't
But
know.
we didn't know why they were here, what their plan was. But
Maybe we're
we'd
not in
soon
America.
learn.
It looks like. I don't think we're in America.
Through here.
There's like a bit of latency. I think 2 hours is just entirely too short for a single player campaign.
Somebody's been living
Like that
here.
Batman movie's about to be 3 hours. You're telling me a movie is gonna be longer than a fucking single player game I paid $10 for?
It kind of looks like they didn't leave by choice.
I miss Kavanaugh.
Blacklist?
Just move
I don't know, he seemed like a good guy, you know?
Steiner went to a lot of trouble to set us up.
He really doesn't want global risk knowing what he's doing.
Hold on. Didn't come this way before. Through here.
I'm looking for ray tracing reflections. I don't see that. I'm not seeing ray tracing. Yeah, nah, I don't see ray tracing. No. Even that was clunky to do. Oh my god. The gun looks good. Looking at the design of the gun, it looks like a real gun, you know? Doesn't look like something they just do together.
Pick a target. I'll get the other one.
Alright, line up my shot, aim. Ah.
There'll be more of them the closer we get.
Why we killed them? Couldn't tell you.
Spot them for you.
Just straight murder. I felt peer pressured into doing that. I didn't even know where we were killing them. So I just hop up here. Oh, it's a button press. Oh, you gotta put the ladder up. Oh, you're using yourself as the ladder. Ah. Then he's gonna pull me up. That's real Last of Us gameplay right there. There's the first comparison to Last of Us. That happened a million times. Ellie and Joel, you know. Ellie and Dina, you know.
Big on discipline. Take him out quietly.
Up, controller. Give me 1 second. Where's my other Xbox controller? Okay, your boy's back. My Xbox controllers rarely ever die. So what I do, like, to keep me from having to plug it into the console or plug it back in. Sorry, I thought I got a chat. So this is a little portable battery you plug into your controller. Man. Game changer. But anyways. Oh, I'm supposed to kill him. He's dead.
Sorry, pal.
Good work.
Finally, you get a grenade. There we go. Where am I throwing said grenade? Yeah, I like the SMG a lot. The SMG is actually a pretty good gun in this game. Will I be playing on multiplayer? Yeah, we'll see.
Hold up. 2 tangos ahead.
Copy.
I have to go in through that apartment building. Got a good position up here.
I don't suppose the place is empty. Move it.
Going all the way there. Man, I might have doing that naked on people. My partner has a good shot. He killed them all, looks like. Almost, at least almost. I'm just looking around really quick, seeing what's over here. It's like, why is this even built if there's nothing to do over here? Alright.
Copy. Don't have eyes on you. Be careful.
My man takes a lot of bullets. He's Iron Man. Got a sawed-off shotty. Wow, the shotgun felt a little awkward, to be honest.
Copy. Don't have eyes on you. Be careful.
Got a scope now. Let's see how this feels. Everything feels awkward. Just putting that here. Like, it just feels awkward. Easy to get headshots, so I will say. Like, headshots seem pretty automatic. Like, I feel like there's a little bit of aim assist there. Matter of fact, as I'm doing this, let me look at the fucking settings really quick. Let's just look. Let's see what we can do. So aim assist is there. So it's not, well, okay. So it's not snapping to my targets. So it's not the, okay. Maybe I'm just naturally good at the game. Who knows? So right now, so it is running at 30. I'm going to put it on performance mode. It feels awkward, but it doesn't feel as awkward. So I would recommend anybody playing this game switch to performance mode. It just doesn't play well at 30.
I see lots of movement. They definitely know you're in there.
There's some shooters that play well at 30, like Killzone, but yeah, not this one. You'd think that'd be automatic, right? Why would you have your first default mode be 30 frames per second? It felt like smooth to move the camera around, but everything else felt awful. Okay, go up this way now.
Randall, it's a goddamn maze in here.
Got to work your way down.
Yeah. I haven't used a grenade yet.
Randall, I can see the hotel.
That feels awful. Such a weird effect. Whoa, the Last of Us moment. Whoa.
What time is it?
Wow, just killed him.
That was close.
Poor guy. Let me get some bullets. Wow.
Keep moving. All coming your way.
It's every day. Shit. Take this.
I might turn the difficulty up.
Found the stairs.
I kind of get it now. Like, that just feels awful, man.
Don't get trapped.
Oh, that has a slow, that grenade. It took so many, like, like I pressed the button and he did a whole like long ass animation. Like, hold on, let me try it again. Now I know that. So if I do this, look how long it takes to throw a grenade. Oh my God. That's crazy, man. That's fucking insane. The thing is, like, I can't tell if it's a good story. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck's going on. I would venture to say no, but it's so generic that it's hard to even say. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those cases. I don't like this shot at all. It doesn't have a punch. I feel like the controller needs to vibrate a little more, you know? It needs to feel like Kratos' axe. It feels like
Got
nothing.
a tiny window. Wish me luck.
Shotgun's got in.
Okay, I made it.
Oh man.
Okay.
Alright. Where are we supposed to go?
To the comms tower's blocked. The only
Hotel.
way through is the hotel.
The hotel? Great. That worked out for us last time.
Sniper! Get to cover!
We'll stream this for about 15 more minutes.
Otherwise you're dead. Get
It's
to
been a good.
cover.
Oh wow, I died that quickly. I guess it's a sniper. I was just bullshitting. That's what I get.
Get to cover! You have to move forward. Get to cover. On your left.
Okay.
Alter press him. Go cover to cover. Too soon! Wait!
I got it, Randall.
Wait for my go! Get to the helicopter now!
This might help.
Hit the sniper with the RPG.
Where are we?
That's in there, right?
Nice
That
shot.
was a cool little moment.
Can't get to the hotel from here. Can you see a way through, Randall?
Let me take a look. Got company. On the balcony.
Got a collectible, a toy. Collecting toys out here. I remember collecting toys in in Control in Alan Wake. Yeah. This is clearly a game that was made to fund other games, if you know what I mean.
risk guy?
No. He disappeared. Can't be far. These guys aren't indestructible.
He's here. That rifle could help. Either way.
Every gun feels way better at 60, I will say. Like, it does feel like a better game. It doesn't, like, that 30 frames per second mode feels awful. It doesn't feel like it's rocking like a completely solid frame rate. Just in my opinion. I'm not Digital Foundry, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not, like, I don't got the frames in front of me, but it just didn't feel right, you know? Just collecting ammo. Alright. Oh, one more. I didn't see him. Alright, where are these hoes at? There's one hoe. Oh, there were two. Oh, through the trees, that's why. Two of them. I think, right? Just the one? Alright, what the fuck? How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Thank you, sir, for guiding the way. Dude, I think you feel entirely too powerful in this game. So far, at least in this. I feel like I'm gonna turn the difficulty up if I continue to play. Like, the time that I die has been the stupid shit. Like, overall, the combat just doesn't seem like it's like really forcing my hand at all.
I think I'm all clear.
Copy.
I'm just moving,
Head for the
you know?
hotel.
Like, with Call of Duty, even like the story modes, like, you can't just move through it like this.
Find a way into the hotel. Make your way to ground floor. There's a drainage ditch that leads
Got
straight
12
to
minutes left on the
comms
stream,
tower.
just giving
Be
an
careful.
update.
Believe me, I'm not looking for a replay of the last time we were here.
Okay.
There's a comms tower. Getting close.
Yeah, you need some grenades. Yeah, that shotgun don't feel the greatest. Oh, cool. Blue scope. Damn. You thought, boy? Thought, boy? Thought, boy? Break his wrist. Nah, stab him. Yeah. Trying to sneak up on us.
Heading for the stairs.
I thought I shot him there. Shit. Like, despite it running better at 60, it still doesn't feel good. I feel like there's a little bit of input lag, you know? But at the same time, the opponents aren't that hard. So it's like, I don't know. It's just not a great feeling game. But it's not horrible feeling either. I play worse shooters. It doesn't seem like a challenge, you know? Just rolling through.
That hotel.
Like, I'm not even trying to aim my shots down. Man. No way, contact when you can. It's like, am I having fun? Yes. But like the bare minimum of it, you feel me? Like, it's a shooter, it makes sense. It's fun on like a basic ass level. But I'd rather play any other Call of Duty story, you know? I might do that. I've been thinking about running Infinite Warfare. I might just do that on stream. I've heard that's a really solid game. I might have it. Dude, this dude just let me roll up on him and shoot him like that. That was embarrassing. Is there another enemy around here? Oh, you. Dang.
I think that's all of them. Where's the exit?
According to evidence intel, there should be a door to the lobby, near the bar.
Let's find this door.
Think I found the exit.
Get out of there!
The thing is, I haven't even been using that little ability either. You know, we're doing it right now. We're just gonna turn up the difficulty. Oh no. Alright, I'll do it at the next level then. I'll do it at the next one. It's weird because like you're going slow-mo, but they're still going at like a, like that's a weird slow-mo, I guess. But it is what it is. The game's already easy enough. Even the slow-mo looks a little unoptimized.
This will create a distraction. Time to go!
Set piece. No, poor guy. He didn't stand a chance.
Randall, made it out. Close to the comms tower. Tried to sneak in some change.
Copy. You stirred up a hornet's nest at the hotel.
The comms tower was close. We had a chance of making it out. Gavin and Dad would have been mine. Mine hadn't been where it needed to be. How could I go home with it? How could I tell my wife, his sister, that I had let him die? I pushed the thought away.
I plan on streaming better games than this,
They're searching for
but
you,
this
but
is
they
not a
made no
horrible,
recipe.
horrible game.
No, they're
Like,
not
I'm curious to see what the reviews for this are going to be, because it's not horrible. It's just very unremarkable.
Brandon zone is clear. Believe me,
You
I'm
can
ready
tell
to
that
go.
Remedy like did the bare
Officially what I
minimum, you
signed
know.
up for.
Just unlocking my work computer. Give me a second. All right, let's see.
Nearing the tower now.
I can see lots of movement ahead. Expect company.
That's it. I'm not even trying. These guys just don't. This AI is really bad. Just putting it out there. This is like really bad AI. This is.
Going on. Okay, boys.
You know, I try to look. I'm really a glass half full video game player. You know,
Copy.
like I really try to be at least. And this is just not hitting. It's just not hitting at all.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Because of the whole...
Like this feels like a bad Call of Duty. You know.
Should only take a minute.
I have no idea what this game's even about. I know that Kavanaugh died. That's really the only thing I got from this so far. I got 5 minutes left on the stream, y'all. Hopefully this level wraps up around that time.
Just gotta make that call.
All right, we're gonna make the call. Oh wow. Oh wow. Stop.
I was about to see a glimpse of what Blacklist was really doing this year. First time I heard
Catalyst.
the word catalyst.
And what is this one for? Will he be another one of the failed guinea pigs?
First female in the game. Hi, ma'am.
I've never heard that from anyone who wasn't scrambling.
If you'll excuse us, we have work to do.
Just don't make me clean up your mess.
Get him in the chair.
Guess I'm getting tortured now.
Steiner, what'd you give? Your friend. Where is he? You already killed one of my friends, asshole. You're getting out of me is eat shit.
Oh wow.
Be polite. I assure you, Rob Kevin.
Oh, Kavanaugh's alive. Oh shit.
If you cooperate, you'll get to see him.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
He's not responding well, sir.
Enough! I don't have the time or the patience for this. Where is he?
How'd you know we were coming, dipshit?
Ah! Where is he? Huh? Piece of shit. Christadons. Acting bad.
Stop.
Just make him talk.
Oh
I need
man.
to end it
Oh,
before
so
she uses
we
this
got some
excuse to
crazy
shut
plot
me down.
details going on, you
Stuff
know.
they'd given me made my mind reel, but that was nothing compared to the bombs Steiner had set off.
I gotta say,
there
I
you
think
are.
my Subway sandwich was worth a little more than this game is
In
so
the
far.
mines.
So far.
Checking to
So
see
far.
if your
There's
friends
still some time left in the game
catalyst.
to impress me, but
Catalyst?
as of right now,
Maybe,
this
start
is
with an eyeball.
this is not looking the
Just,
best.
To establish a baseline. The rest is up to you.
Jesus, man.
Don't worry, don't worry. Just a
Oh, you
little
got
flick
you
of-
got murked. Oh shit. Oh, we're recreating it now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh wow, bullet time. Oh yeah. Okay.
You went by yourself.
And I'm gonna end the stream like that. So this has been fine. This has been fine. This is CrossFireX. Operation Catalyst. $10 or $9 and some change if you have Game Pass. Early thoughts? The shooting is below par. The actual like graphics vary. Like they look very wooden, they look very stale. But the performance is not like when you go into performance mode, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like 30 frames per second, that game feels horrible. I thought it, but the thing is, it didn't. The camera felt like it was satisfactory. Like the camera's pretty good, but the actual like stability of the game, it just feels off at 30. You know, and it didn't look 4K. Like it looked better on performance mode than in quality mode, and that doesn't make any sense. I'm playing on my 4K TV, and it just did not look well. So, recommend performance mode. I think I'm going to stream the rest of this game at some point. If not today, then tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to play the multiplayer. We'll see. If you wanted to give me a score, if you want me to give you a score, right now we're at a 4 out of 10. It's a 4 out of 10 right now. Like it's, but it has room to improve. So I will give it a fair shot. And yes, unfortunately, Riku, this is going to be a cliffhanger. It's going to be a cliffhanger because I just got assigned something at work. Gotta at least see what the assignment is, get ready to start getting that done. I might get back though, and I might be playing some Destiny because that is a good shooter. That is a well-made shooter with a well-made loot system that I have not streamed yet, and I feel like that would be a good game to stream because I know, you know, while I'm still kind of new to it, I've been playing Destiny for a while, so I can kind of go through that without all this confusion that we're getting from this game. You know, this game, downloaded it, thought it was, I thought it was a fucking, everything came all together. Then I have to wait and get like this downloading. My Xbox is fucking up because it doesn't want to download it at 300 megabits. I have to restart. My capture card doesn't work because I restarted. And now I finally get it playing, and the game is just super, just like mid at best. So yeah, not the best experience in the world. I think Destiny needs to be a better experience overall. Don't have to download anything extra. So we'll get on that. You might catch me later today. I'll probably say around like 5 or 6 maybe. Just cut the Destiny stream on. If any of the Dukes want to join me, I will be perfectly down to do that. Besides that, this has been the Duke of Anime. Just on the side, if you're not watching Attack on Titan, please watch Attack on Titan. Like that, it is like getting good right now. If you maybe fell off of it, like just know the final season, the second part of the final season's on, and that is some pretty compelling stuff. Highly recommended. That's just, you know, my little Duke of Anime suggestion really quick. Besides that, you already know it's your boy Thomas, the Duke of Anime. And this has been another Dukes of Gaming stream. You can catch us. We're going to try to stream every single weekday. That's our goal. Like, that's our stretch goal right now. You know, we're trying to figure out, like, how we can logistically do that. Like I said, catch me on Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 5. I'm going to have Ring Fit adventure going. Like I said, I'm trying to make it a goal, lose 35 pounds by Christmas time. Like my birthday is December 3rd. Around December time, I want to be around that 35, 40 pound range lighter. And so I think doing Ring Fit, I'm going to be doing it every other day, but streaming wise, every Wednesday. We're going to call it Workout Wednesdays. We're going to have Cole, Alfredo, me, Cole, and Alfredo. We're going to run Destiny. We're trying to figure out the days for that. You know, we already know the Duke of Nostalgia is going to be doing his retro stream. So you looking for some Nintendo 64 goodness, you looking for some SNES goodness, you know, you already know Taylor got you with that. And of course, we have the Duke of Design. Ben is going to be streaming Fallout New Vegas, the classic by Obsidian Games. You already know. I'm going to be I might participate in one of those streams. I might just watch him play one day because I have never gone through that game myself fully, but I've watched people play it like all the way through. You know, so I know that game in terms of like, I get the vibe of it. I would love to see it again. I might just make a play session myself because just like CrossFireX, it is on Game Pass. The difference is it's a single player only game, so I don't have to fucking buy the single player like I had to do for CrossFireX. But this has been a stream of CrossFireX. I hope that everybody watching, I know Alfredo, you're out there. I hope you had a good time watching this very mid-game. And, you know, I'm waiting for the cash out to come in of the $10 that you forced me to spend on this game for calling me a coward. With all that being said, this has been the Duke of Anime signing out. I bid thee farewell.